Yo, what's up? So today I'm giving a story time on how my friend went crazy at a party and also got dropped. So we're gonna just already get into it. It's a long story. I don't want this video to be too long. It's the first video. Don't want it to be that long. So I'm at work, okay, and I'm with this friend. I work with this buddy of mine that when I first moved to this town. He was my friend. For the video, his nickname is gonna be Jeffy. Yeah, Jeffy. So we're at work, we're working. It's a hard shift, bro. It's always a hard shift. It's like, yo, we have the worst crew you can think of, and it's not. It sucked, bro, so bad because no one wanted to be there. Like no one wanted to do their job in the first place. Like it was that bad, bro. Like everyone was slow. Like I was me and my buddy and like one of our like in whatever your peers, however you say it. I don't know the word. Um, maybe they were good too. Maybe they were good too, but they were pretty fast. But out of most of us, there was not many fast people there. I'm like everyone when I worked there already had quit. It's done for that location over there. Um, so yeah, we're at work at Pizza Hut. We worked at Pizza Hut at the time. Um, yeah, so we're at work working this long shift. We get off the shift. Well, I get off first since my shift ended first, and I didn't have a ride to his house to already go there. So I just ended up staying like 3 extra hours at my job and doing nothing. I wasn't even on the clock, bro. I was just sitting in the booth, bro. So I could have been making money on making bands, bro, making bank. And instead I didn't, bro. Instead I didn't. It's because, bro, the boss is there, the manager's there, bro. They were all greedy. Like they took advantage of all the students and scholars. They did not do well there at that Pizza Hut. I will say that. But um so yeah, we leave work. He gets off his shift. We get a ride to his house, to Jeffy's house, because Jeffy's house is a house we're going to get changed and all that before we hit this party. So we getting changed before the function. We gotta throw on some fire fits, bro. We can't go fitless there, bro. Come on now. Never that. Never that. So we put on some fits, flick up before going. Okay, and then our ride shows up, but we're thinking our other friend, which is the friend that this story is about, we're gonna give him the nickname Christian. Christian is a good nickname for him, Christian. So we're waiting for Christian because he was supposed to be there, meet us at Jeffy's crib, and he's not there. So like we're wondering where he's at. We're blowing up his phone. He's not answering nobody. And after we blow up his phone, he completely like bro went off grid. Just off grid. No one like knew where he was or nothing. He was little did we know, bro. Little did we know. So I got this ultimatum, bro, because I'm down for whatever, bro. I'm a chill guy, whatever my friends want to do, I'm down to do, bro. They're cool, I'm cool, I'm chill. I don't really care, bro. Life is life. Figure out our decision, right? We just end up leaving without him because he's not answering us for like 20 minutes. So we end up leaving, going to the house, and he finally responds, but it's not him. It's the host's daughter texts us off his phone saying that he's like blasted, like he's gone out of there. Like, bro, he was destroyed, shall I say. Shall I say. So we're going crazy, bro. We like, what happened, bro? I didn't know he was there already. Like, no one knew he was there. We were supposed to wait on us. Clearly he didn't. He was trying to get his party on, I guess. I don't know what was going on, bro, but yeah. So he's there. We learn he's there. Not doing too good there, low key. We've heard stuff. We're hearing stuff about it, and like, so we're trying to get there immediately. We're trying to relocate to the house of this function. Yeah, editing Mewtwo King here. Okay, so I forgot a part. And this is a major part. I don't know how I forgot this, but you know, I'm gone, bro. I'm fried, low-key. You know, I forget everything. I can't remember everything, bro. So yeah, we gonna leave it at that. So I missed out on a specific part, and this was the main part. They did not like him, and that's why my story was like, I was wondering why they didn't like him, but I forgot about this part until I started working on the video itself. So he, um, before we get there, like I said, I was at work. While we were at work, the reason they didn't like him and the reason he was outside and the reason he got kicked out was because the baddie girl that I was talking about, he tried to get Rizzy on the couch, bro. And he did not get Rizzy, and he got curved, bro. He got curved. So he got curved, and after he got curved, he flips the couch. He flips the couch. And what real circumstance does that be needed, bro? I don't know why he did that, and for what reason. There was no way it was that deep. There's no way. She was not that bad, I promise you. She was not that bad to be going crazy style like that, bro. He was going crazy style, I'll admit it. And now that I'm saying this out loud, he kind of deserved it. I'm sorry to say it. He kind of deserved it. I would have did the same thing too if he was tripped out like that at my house, bro. He would have 10 shots in him. But yeah, that's just how it be. We're speeding. We're not speeding, okay? But we're getting to the house. We're getting to the house, and we arrived there, okay? We arrived there, and once we arrived there, we pull it to a driveway. You know, it's mad dark. It's mad late. We probably got off of work at like 11:30, bro. Closing that job sucked, bro. I was quick, but my adversaries that were accompanying me at the job site was not. They were not very quick with it. They were not quick with the hands. Nothing like that, okay? Nothing like that. So yeah, we were there. We showed up mad late, but you know, it lasted till like 6, so we're good. We stayed mad late, and when we show up, it's dark, and we just see this figure like on his knees holding like this brick pillar by a door. Like, just imagine a brick and like the door and a little pillar holding up the little roof, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But he's holding on to that, like he just has his hand on that. Oh shit. He has his hand on that. So apparently he's gone. Like he's down for the count, bro. He's down for the count. He threw up like 5 times. He almost threw up on my new shoes. I would have had to did something to him, bro. I'm not gonna lie, even though that's my bro. Hey, I can't let that slide, bro. I'm sorry. There's no humble yourself, King. Humble yourself, okay? So yeah, he threw up many times, you know. I mean, the usual. So we go back inside. We just head inside, leave him there, you know, so he can chill. You know, he just chilling. We get him some like a water, you know, the usual, just to calm down. And we go in there, and then we get lit like too slimy. Then we get lit like too slimy. So we all turn, you know the usual, and we go back outside. We go back outside to check on our friend Christian, and he's there. And there's also 2 enemy foes that spawned in like randomly. I never seen these guys, and they weren't there when I got there, so I have no clue when they showed up, bro. But they apparently not anywhere like I've been, bro. So these 2 foes, bro, these 2 little white boys. Well, one of them was massive. I'm not gonna lie. He had to be about 400 pounds, 6'4", straight 8 McDonald's every day with some matcha, bro. With some matcha on the side. Mix it up with the matcha sauce, and he's so tall, bro. He's so tall, and our friend Christian, mind you, he's like 5'2", bro. He's 5'2", and this guy has to be around 6'5", 6'4", bro. Around there, maybe 6'7", maybe. Okay, my fault, bro. Anyways, he's maybe around that height, you know, way taller than him, like, you know, could pummel him. So these guys are arguing like crazy, bro, mad at him for no reason. Like, I don't know what Christian could have done to these enemy foes, these little white boys, but yeah, he did something to make him angry. I don't know. He's tripping, bro. So they arguing. They like screaming, "Yo, leave him, leave him, leave him. Let him walk home. Let him walk home. Don't drive him home. Don't drive him home." And I'm like, obviously, I was the on my like, I think I was the only one out of my friend group that went there, was out there. Like I was the only one. So I was vouching for him. I was like, "No, bro, chill." He's just like mad. Gone, bro. He was gone. He was blazed, bro. He was out here. Out here. He was on Nuketown. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm trying to fight for this dude to not like get out of here, bro. Like they trying to really make him walk home, kick him off the property and stuff. Chill out, cousin. Chill out. And so they just we end up organizing it. I guess I put in a little word. I put a word in and I got him in the car in the whip and he just sleeping in the car, right? I'm like, bro, do not do nothing stupid. He cannot hear me, by the way. He's nonverbal, completely cooked. Like that's how bad it was, cousin. That's how bad, bro. He was nonverbal, bro. He was nonverbal, and I'm just looking at him straight in the eyes, but he's not looking at me. He's looking up, like he's looking. His eyeballs are up, just looking up. And I'm talking to him. And I'm like, bro, do not do nothing dumb that's gonna make you get kicked out. That's the only thing I didn't want, for him to get kicked out. Cause I knew that walk he wasn't surviving that walk, bro. He was not. Like, bro, he could get hurt by a fly. That's how bad it was. He could get hurt by the smallest creature, and it would affect everything about him. It's cooked, bro. He was gone. It's unexplainable, bro. So we get him in the car. I'm telling him, bro, do not do nothing stupid. Do not do nothing stupid. And he's like, he dead sound like a BO3 zombie, bro. He dead sound like a BO3 zombie. I don't know what it was, but it was something, bro. It was something. So we get him in the whip. He's sleeping like a baby. We head back inside, and you know, you get turned, bro. Get turned, even more turned, bro. You can never be too turned. They call me Two-Tone Tony. Two-Turn Tony. We. I got some essentials, okay? I brought some essentials to this party, okay? Some essentials was needed for this road trip. Now, I'll leave hints maybe that I'll tell you, but these essentials I dropped in the washer in the most stupidest way. I can't say, but in the most stupidest way. And so these Johns are in the washer, okay? These Johns are in the washer, stuck in there, like, bro, like in between the washer and like the outer layer, the exterior of the washer, bro. If you know, you know. If you looked at a washer, you know, okay? So it's in the exterior of the washer, right? And I'm like trying to fit my arm in there, but like my arm's getting crushed. But I'm like, bro, I just bought it, bro, please. So yeah, and I'm like dead. I pulled out a broom, like I'm trying to wedge it enough till I could fit my arm in there, all long enough to get it. But my arms are long, yeah, my arms are long, but they're not that long, okay? They were that. I don't know how long that washer is, but it's pretty long enough to where I can't reach my arm down there. And my arms are pretty long. But, you know, that's how it be. So I get my other friend to try and do it for me because he has longer arms, and I'm focusing on wedging it. So we got a two-man job on the mission, getting down on this. So we do this. We on this two-man mission on getting the essentials out, and we never do get them out. Well, later on we do, eventually we do, but not that time. It was a failed attempt again, and we have many more to come, many more. So we give up that time, you know, go back to getting too turny, and you know, we go check on the bruz, and tell me why dude threw up in the car, bro. Tell me why Christian threw up in the car. He did the one thing, the worst thing that he could have done there, bro. The worst thing, bro. He threw up in the whip, bro, in the V. We can't be having that. We can't be having that around here. So he threw up in there. The two foes they're beyond mad now. They livid. They livid. Their blood is boiling, bro. You can see their veins popping out, bro. For no reason. I don't know why this irks them so much, but it do. But it do. And so they want him out. They want him gone out of here. And we like, I'm trying my hardest to not get him kicked out, bro. And so he doesn't. But in exchange, the tall 6'5" dude, big 400-pound white dude I was talking about, raises Christian and like 2 times his height. Mind you, Christian is like 5'2", bro. 2 times his height. If you know, you know, bro. Think how long and like tall that is. Just think how tall that is, bro. So he raises him 2 feet. Or not 2 feet, 2 times his height in the air, bro. Because his arms are mad long, bro, for no reason, mad long. And he raises him so tall. He's strong buff. I don't know how he did that, but he did it. And our friend is pretty skinny, you know, like he's not like the fattest. Like he's skinny actually, if I should say. He's skinny. So I'm not surprised, but I mean, still, I'm kind of am like, you know, I mean, that's not normal. Who does that? Picks him up and straight seismic slams him, bro. He seismic slams him into the ground in the grass, and it's over. It's cooked, gone, out of there. Get seismic slam, bro. Dead, bounces off the ground. Christian bounces off the ground like he got hit in Dragon Ball, bro. Goku did not hit you, bro. I'm sorry, but it looked like it, low key. That technique he had going, I don't know, but it kind of looked like it. I'm gonna be honest. So you know, he gets dropped, bro. He gets pummeled out his mind. And I'm like, bro, yo, chill. He's like, nah. He gotta go. So I'm like, bro, chill. And so the sister, the daughter, the older sister, the oldest daughter is, you know, trying to fight for him because she likes him. She's cool with him. So she's telling the mom and stuff. So the mom says, yeah. So the white dude, I don't know who he is, but he goes inside and chill out. And we put him back in the car, you know. We put him back in the car because there's no other place, bro. I don't know how he didn't break a limb or nothing, but maybe it's because he was so blasted. It could have honestly been that. I wouldn't be surprised. But we leave him in the car, you know. He's chilling in there. Yeah, and that's, we go back inside after we leave him in the car, and we just, you know, the usual, bro. The same thing. Tony, we never stop, bro. We never stop going. Never stop going, bro. You never stop going. And so we try again. On reclaiming the essentials in the washer. And this time it was with, like, I guess, I don't know what they were doing, to be honest, but some girls was trying to help me get it. And I will say, bro, I'm a good looking guy myself, so I didn't blame them, bro. I'm a good looking dude. They was probably feeling me, you know, like everyone type. But like, yeah. So they're helping me. One of them leaves, but she helped me like the most. She helped me the most because she got it to where it would like wedge and stay wedged. And I'm left with the one bad girl, bro. The only bad girl there, bro. There was no baddies there. No baddies at the crib, bro. No baddies at the function. No baddies nowhere. Anywhere in this town, there's no baddies, bro. Nowhere. So there's this one baddie. She's mid, like, but like she's the baddest one at the party, you know. So like I'm like, alright, bro. I guess it's cool. And so she's feeling me, bro. And mind you, there's like maybe 6 girls at this party, at this function, and 3 of them are feeling me, okay? And so the baddest one, I was just trying to grab the essential, finish grabbing it. I got it, bro. I got it secured. On me, I was the happiest in my life. Actually, I got one essential, but it was the greater essential. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. It was the greater essential. So yeah, I reclaimed the essential back. I got it back, but I'm like trying to leave the washroom they have in there. It's like a kitchen, and at the end of the kitchen it goes left into a washroom with a door and everything. And tell me why the baddest walk in there and just start yamlage, just yamlage everywhere on the Johnson alert. cardiac Johnson deploy or something like that, bro. Cause something like that was happening. I'm gonna be honest. But you know, I don't let it get too serious, so I cut it out, bro. I chill. But it was fire though. It was fire though. I do not. I will have to say myself, it was low-key fire. It was cool. It was. I was messing with it. I was rocking with it. Shoot. And later on, we get to a better point, bro, with the same girl. Okay. Okay. So after that sudden occurrence, we go back, you know, have fun, chilling. And so then after that happens, all that yammage happens, Christian suddenly just spawns in the room. He just spawns in the house, spawns in the crib. You know, no one knows how he got in because the door was locked. We genuinely don't know. He could have jumped the back gate and got in. I don't know. He don't remember. No one remember. Okay, so he escapes his way inside the crib. They let him in. They chill with him now that he's calmed down. They've learned who he actually is. And you know, Christian isn't a bad feller, bro. And he has many vouches, bro. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's just because we weren't there, you know. You know, maybe sometimes you just need your friends with you. But he's not a bad guy, bro. He's a great fella, you know. I wouldn't replace him, bro. I wouldn't find a replacement, bro. He's a pretty cool dude, chill dude, you know. He's done stuff for me, bro, and I've done stuff for him, bro. I could say that. I could tell you that, buddy. So, in the house, he's a nice dude, you know. I mean, he's chill. So everyone likes him now. Everyone meets the real side, the good side of Christian, as I could say, bro. The good side. You know, he was maybe earlier in the day he was evil Christian. You know, he was off his rockers, bro. No one knows why, but he just needed some rest, bro. He needed to hit a full recover. He needed to hit a full recover. So after he hits his full recovery, you know, everybody's kicking with him. You know, because they find out he's chill, bro. He's cool. So we're all just chilling, and they start doing karaoke. That they're dancing. You know, I'm on the couch chilling, sipping, essentialing, all you can name, bro. So yeah, we just chilling, bro. We just chilling. After we chilling, it's like around time to hit the hay. We'll skip a little forward here because there's not too many important details. It's just the little things, and I don't want to keep this video too long, and I don't also want to keep this video too boring, so we're gonna skip past it. So we skip past it. We're all going to sleep. You know, we done for the count. We all down for the count, bro. No, there's this one dude. I can't remember his name. I wouldn't even say it even if I knew it, but I can't even remember his name, but he's an acquaintance of an acquaintance, and he was exactly nonverbal too, but he was still walking around talking like he was mumbling nonverbal. He mistaked me for Christian. That's right, bro. And me and him look nothing alike. Me and him look nothing alike, bro. I promise you. I'm way taller than him. I'm not 5'2". I promise. I'm 6'3". Okay, 6'3". So yeah, he mistakes me for him all the time. There's many times that during that day where he's done that, but you know, he fell asleep on the floor. He did not make it to a safe, well, not a safe, I should say, a comfortable laying spot. Although the floor was pretty comfy, I'm not gonna lie, I did lay on it for a few seconds, but I slept on the bed, and in the bed, bro, in the bed, you don't even want to know. So I crashed in the middle daughter's room. The middle child daughter, yeah, room. I crashed in there with her and her boyfriend, and my friend was in there too. Jeffy, that's his name, Jeffy. I crashed in there with him and the one baddie girl. Okay, so I'm on the bed. Jeffy is on the floor. You know, I got him posted up because he, you know, his prime time was out too. I'm not gonna lie, man. I should have covered him, but this is not about him. This isn't his story. Okay, this isn't his story, and this isn't his YouTube channel. This is my channel. I do what I want. I do what I want. So Yeah, he's gone, but you know, I'm a great friend, bro. I get him posted. I tell him follow me, bro. I get you a land spot. I get him on the ground, bro. Give him a pillow, put a trash bag under him. You know, put a trash can next to him, and then give him cover if he get cold, bro. You know, I did everything for him. You know, I'm a W man's, bro. I know how to, I know how to be there, type. So yeah, he's there laying on the floor. I'm next to the baddie, and the other two on the bed, bro. And you know, you let your mind gargle to rest, okay? Let your mind gargle to rest, bro. Okay. But yeah, bro, that's about it. We woke up. We woke up that day, then you know we hit Jeffy's crib and took another nap, bro. Took another nap, bro. After we hit Jeffy's crib, and take a nap, you know, I wake up and then I head home, bro, to take a shower, and probably fapped, you know. I mean, there's not a day where we're not fapping, you know. Like, be realistic with yourself, bro. You're gonna be 64 still fapping. Come on now. Hey, but we all gonna be doing that, so you're not alone, bro. You're not alone. But yeah, bro, that about sums up the story of Christian getting bodied and almost kicked out at the party.